Just a beautiful afternoon for football, Coach. They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. 2nd and 10. Thomas has got it, complete. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Alvin Kamara, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They will run for the first time here with White. And right away, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Maybe that's the perils of being a rookie running back in the NFL. I mean, look, it's not easy to hold on to the ball at any level with these talented guys, but in this league, you can learn a lesson early.
Without a doubt, and what a tough reminder for any running back, especially a rookie. The things you got away with in college probably won't work so well in the NFL.
Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Henry, 50's the money. Cut.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at the 23. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. First and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Ready? Mike, 45. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. 13 yards, first down, Packers. This quarterback now already at 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's first and 10. He'll look to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Back to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Mike 50.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Here's Bridgewater. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
Hey, watch your leg.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
16 yards.
This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Looking to throw. Man open. It's Goodwin. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. And Thomas has it. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's go.
Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterback...
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll set up a throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, Bridgewater. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. First down, a run with Cohen. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Let's go, D. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Let's football. Man up, D.
On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. And he will find his man on the outside. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine. Mike's 50, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up. Hustle. 50's the Mike.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. "35 yards that time on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Here we go. 45's the Mike. 45's the Mike. Watch the run. Shut up.
Now back to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. They'll drop the throw. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Back to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll set up to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Michael Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. 2nd and 5. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Looking to throw. Martinez. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Here we go. 60 out block. 53. Mike, 53. Get in the weight room. Let happen.
On first down, it's Cohen. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 46-yard line.
3 bud, 3 bud, 3 bud.
Again, it's Cohen. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Come on, set. 50. Clear. Double tight. Double tight. Double tight.
Hey, hey, hey. We got 3. We got 3. 3 down. 3 down. Check, 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 check.
Check. Go.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Martinez. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Lucky. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash.
Martinez now. Going to throw again. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Preston Smith coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. I'm here all day.
Looking to throw. Martinez under pressure again, and down he goes again. Preston Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Zoom, zoom. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. And he's going to go down again. Preston Smith. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He's up. 4 down, 4 down. Check, check. 45, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Packer 1st down.
Set, cut. Hey, no more. Mike, 45. Night, night, sweetheart. Watch for us. There we go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And it's caught. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal. Expect them to attack right here on this play.
58, right there. Here we go, here we go. Check 13. Check 13. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. Right.
Now here's Goodwin with it on the jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Flush to his right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Say. Watch twitch.
A give to Cohen. He heads right. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Sponge, no. 45 the mic. I got it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Throwing, Bridgewater. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Za'Darius Smith came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Alert 3.
That's it. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. He's going to look deep down the field. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down.
Let's go, Mike. 50.
Now Bridgewater on fourth down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
Mike, 58, right there. Defense wins championship.
Smith trying to run for it, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Check.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They try again with Cohen. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he's got his man on the out route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Bridgewater. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
And they take a knee. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike.
Back to throw. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Quick throw going to be caught by Foster. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Robert Foster, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach.
And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. To throw, Bridgewater. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And some room to roam now. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Packers, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.